Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Focus Springfield. We're live here in the 2018 Spalding Hoophall Classic, located here in Springfield College. My name is Zafika Manzi, alongside with Ciro Sonetti. Ciro, it's great to have you here.
Great to be here with you too, Zul.
So tonight's matchup will be the Central Golden Eagles playing against the Putnam Beavers, and both teams are pretty strong. You know, both teams are actually undefeated.
Yes.
So, Ciro, what can we expect from Central Golden Eagles in tonight's matchup?
Well, this is going to be the third season from Daryl Denson as the head coach of the Eagles. They are 8-0. Great start for them, and you know, they normally finish strong. So let's see what they can do tonight. Their keynotes: undefeated with largest wins with 42 points and multiple wins by 20 plus points. There are four players that we should be looking out for: George Torres, Ant Kelly, who we recently acquired, you know, you could say. He just joined us and he is a sophomore. Hassan Ward and Justin Feliciano, all averaging 10 plus points per game. Now on to you for Putnam.
Yeah, that's pretty solid right there. And for the Putnam Beavers, they are 7-0, coached by William Shepard, which is his 5th season. Obviously, since they're undefeated, the last 3 games have been all wins. And some key notes: lots of large wins, multiple 30-point game wins, and their most prestigious win was against St. John's. It was a 2-point game. They beat St. John's 60-58. Who beat them in the state semifinals last year on a really, really critical buzzer beater. So it shall be a very fun, interesting, and exciting game. And we're going to kick it back on top to the broadcast booth and start this game here in the 2018 Spalding Hoophall Classic.
Let's go. Well, folks, we are here. We are returning. You know, a couple minutes ago, we had our game at the Hoophall Classic. We are going to be calling Putnam versus Central, an anticipated game from both schools. If you don't know, my name is Ciro Zanetti, and I am with
Zul Manzi.
And we are ready to dive in, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited. You know, both teams have a long history, and you know, this is my 3rd year doing the Hoophall, but you know, I always had the pleasure covering some playoff games here and there as well, and I always enjoy seeing this matchup, you know, Central versus Putnam. And like some quick game notes, you know, this is the 5th straight year that these teams will play the headlining local game here at the Hoophall Classic. It's the first time both teams have been undefeated going into this game. And last year, the game was the first time Central beat Putnam in 4 years, and they won 66-59. And jump ball.
And that's Jernigan, who was able to win it for Putnam, and already off to the Mars, and not able to connect was the Beavers. And that's Ant Kelly launching it down to Torres. Torres the green, he doesn't get that to go. And now it's the Beavers. Now, when we were calling this last year, since I go to Central, I was the guy that knew about Central. And since you've already called the game, you were the Putnam guy. And I think that's how it's going to go down this year, too. You know?
Yeah, maybe. You know, I think both teams, you know, are very strong this year. I mean, because, you know, even though Central, defeated Putnam last year, before that, Putnam won 3 games straight.
Great drive right there from Ant Kelly. Ant Kelly has been a great attribution for the Golden Eagles, as they have, you know, we were able to have them, you know, come to the school this year.
And you can feel the electricity in the building right now.
Wow, beautiful shot from Milan Harrison right there for the Beavers. They take the lead off that, and it's Ant Kelly who's signaling for some plays, giving it off to George Torres, finds Ward in the paint, Ward with the pump fake, but Sean Jernigan was able to, you know, strip it, but that was a foul.
Yes, that's right, and a foul right there, but, you know, the building, it's filled up. You know, the 2 of the best Springfield teams going at it in this very prestigious, famous, tournament, the Hoophall Classic. You know, it's great to always come out and support, you know, local teams, and, you know, always show great pride. And, you know, I can feel the electricity. I love fast-paced games, and the previous game we covered I felt was pretty slow, but I can already tell this game is going to be really fast, a lot of energy, and I'm ready.
Yeah, well, Ward right there off the marks gets 2 for 2 on the free throw, and that's how you want to start. That's how you want to start, that's for sure. and that's able to give the 1-point lead to the Eagles. Right now, that's Jalen Bruce, who I do know for a fact is great. Jalen Bruce last year was pretty good, and now he's going to even be a bigger little input as a junior. Last year as a sophomore, played good, and now more impact needed, that's for sure. And now it's Ant Kelly against Torres. Torres with a little spin move floater, gets the lucky bounce to go, and the Eagles starting off nice, 6-5.
And I would say this, too, that there's only one player in the Golden Eagles that is not at least 6 foot tall, and that is point guard Justin Feliciano.
Feliciano. Yes, Justin Feliciano. He's good. He is. He's really short for us, but he's a great little attribution that we've always, had. He's a great shooter, but that's Torres who's able to finish. And
that was a great finish right there.
Feliciano is one of our best shooters. He's great. And now it's Bruce. Kelly guarding, and dishes it to McCoy. McCoy to Jernigan. Jernigan to Harrison. Harrison shot no good, and that's Kelly. Kelly lobbing it down, and that's out of bounds. That was off of Harrison.
And
it'll remain Eagles.
The tallest man on the court is number 20 for the Golden Eagles. That is Hassan Ward. He
Hassan,
is Hassan Ward.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Hassan.
Hassan Ward
I'm very sorry, Hassan. I messed up your name.
Hassan Ward is also tied with Justin Easterling is also 6'10", but he doesn't play too much.
Okay.
We normally have Hassan Ward playing.
Yes, and Hassan is 6'9" center.
Yes.
So he will be the man controlling the middle for the Golden Eagles. But Putnam got possession right now.
Bruce to Harrison. Harrison trying to find Bruce, but he gets that one. And now, great defense by the Eagles. They're able to stop it. And that's a travel call. That's what the Eagles want.
Man, you know what's funny? My eyes are playing tricks on me. Like I'm getting confused. Who's Putnam? Who's Central? I've always covered them, and for some reason, maybe I haven't seen them since a year. But all right, I got to get my mind straight. All right, so Central got the ball.
Yes.
One key thing too is if one team gets the momentum and look at that step back jumper.
Josiah Green with the beautiful play. Unbelievable. He gets, oh my God.
That was a great step back.
I was telling you earlier, now I've been watching this kid, and his three-pointer is unbelievable, but I was not expecting him to hit a shot like that. Great movement.
Yeah, that was a great step back jumper right there.
It's Feliciano now. Feliciano to the paint, but he gets it to Torres. Torres gets it in. Yeah, that's gonna look great for the Eagles as they're starting off stronger than ever.
And that was so far a great start for the Golden Eagles. They have an 8-point lead, 13-5 with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. The electricity is great. They're attacking the basket, great passes, great shots. They're definitely facilitating on the offensive end. As far as the Putnam Beavers, they're still trying to figure out what's going to be their groove. They have only 5 points, and, that's why, Coach Shepard called a timeout so that they can talk about it. And quick shout-out to our production staff here at Focus, Brendan Holland, Stephen Carey, Chris Polenko, myself, Zul Manzi, Nate Patterson, Daniel Pagan, Yesenia Almonte, Alejandro Cameron, Bobby Markham, Sir Zanetti, Mimi Ngawe, and Jason Cope. Oh, my goodness, that was a mouthful.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
We got to have a preset of audio of me just saying that. But both teams coming out of the timeout.
Well,
Jalen Bruce.
Beavers are looking to, have a little positive possession here. McCoy dishing it down to Jernigan. Jernigan right there, dishes it out. Foster.
Steal.
It's Torres.
I smell a dunk.
Torres.
Nice
beautiful play right there. Milan Harrison is
the
able to stop
anticipation
it.
was real.
He's able to stop about that one.
It's funny, like, anytime when someone they know that dunks and is, like, about to dunk, everyone's like, oh, here he goes. And then when something happens, and it's like, aw.
And now here's Aunt Kelly. Kelly to Torres. Torres, well, uses his body, but doesn't finish.
Yeah, that was a great stop right there by Putnam.
Bruce has it.
And Bruce has it. Trying to get something going here. Nice jabs it to the basket. Oh, blocked. And the man in the middle, that is Hassan Ward.
And there's Josiah Green. Shot no good. Gets his rebound. Nice feed to Ward.
And that's
a travel called. Well, they called
almost
a
looked like, and like I said before, I feel like the reason why he traveled is because
Bruce on the floor.
Yes, and you know, he was trying to commit a charge.
Yeah.
So I felt like he was a little nervous, you know.
Yes.
But that resulted in a turnover, and Bruce has it for the Beavers.
Well, I must say that it is very obvious that this is the game of the night.
Yes, definitely.
We started off with, a couple family members in the stands.
Yep.
To a couple students, and now we get to this game, and we got everyone from Springfield here.
Yeah, definitely. You know.
I see kids I know from all different schools here, and that just shows the electricity of this game.
Definitely does. And Central has it.
Green to Kelly. Kelly back to Green. Green finds Feliciano in the corner. Feliciano with the drive off the glass, can't get it, but Torres tips it in for two.
It's already a 10-point lead, 15-5. Central with the 10-point lead, and they got the full momentum. They're playing great on both ends. And for the Beavers, they need to figure out what they're going to do because, as you can see right now, the Golden Eagles are aggressive on D. And a foul.
Foul called. And it's going to be on the Eagles, so Beavers will be going to the line. That'll be Jalen McCoy. He'll be shooting two. Looking to cut it to an 8-point lead, or an 8-point deficit, I should say.
So, Ciro, I know that last year we were, covering this game, and one of the up-and-coming great players for the Beavers were Taylon Martin.
Yes, Taylon Martin.
And as you can see, he's not even here in presence. So can you tell me exactly, in terms of Taylon, where he is and his whereabouts?
Well, yeah, Taylon Martin was a great player. I believe he was a sophomore last year, correct? Because the first year that you called, he was a freshman with Tyon Malone, right?
Yep.
And he was great, and Taylor Martin was a huge attribution for the win against the Eagles. And Taylor Martin actually left Putnam to go to a private school, I believe, and he's playing really good, and he's got the attention of colleges, and he's a great player. That's Hassan Ward, who uses his height to get that ball and put it up for
almost a clean block at first, but he retained possession and put it back up.
He didn't give up.
Nope. Can't give up in the game, and less than 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. It's 11-point lead. Central 17, Putnam was 6. Florida no good. Air ball. Hassan just caught it. Nice pass.
They find Feliciano back to Torres, and Torres with the jam.
Nice play right there. Good extra pass right there by Justin Feliciano. Got a nice easy two-hand jam. Another
beautiful steal from Feliciano. Feliciano going to the basket, lobs it. Oh, looked like he was lobbing it, but no contact on that play.
Yeah, some crash.
Yeah.
Hopefully our camera operator, Mimi Mgawa, didn't get crashed.
Yeah, well, let's not hope for a little WWE action out
there.
there.
Exactly.
Slam,
body slam.
Jesus. Oh, no.
You got to wear a mask if you got to try to do those type of moves.
Yeah.
But Putnam's got to bring it up. 13-point lead, 6-19.
Not how they wanted to start. Jernigan with it. And that one's going to be an air ball. That was wow.
Yo, I got to say this. I'm really digging Central coaches like jackets.
Yeah, they just got all of the principals and like the sports, like the basketball coaches, they just got them. Like I think I got them like yesterday.
Those jackets are tough because I'm looking. I'm like,
yeah, they're really
they look
nice.
like a jazz band.
Yep.
And board right there. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Central with a 12-point lead.
It's Feliciano back to Kelly. Kelly up top. Kelly passes it back to Feliciano. Feliciano to Green. Green with a deep three. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be Milano. Milan Harrison. Oh!
Hey.
That was nice shot, Jernigan. Beautiful putback dunk right there. That's how you do it.
That's a nice putback dunk right there. But they're going to answer back. Oh.
Can't get it, but it's Kelly with the rebound. Kelly to Green. Green with the pump fake. Gets it back to Kelly. Kelly just staying in line.
Yeah, almost backcourt violation.
And Kelly's three is
lucky
good.
Bounce.
Wow. Gets the lucky bounce, and that's going to end the first quarter. 22-9. And that's, if any way that they wanted to start it, it's like that. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, so that's a great start by the Central Golden Eagles. You know, you got a 13-point lead, 22-9. And I expect, hopefully, for them to continue with this momentum. You know, they came out of the gate strong. And, you know, not only they're finessing on the offensive end, but they're also, you know, continuing to finesse on the defensive end. And that's, you know, that's the main key thing if you want to win a ball game is not only you're just playing great on offense, but your defense has to correspond as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, for those of you who don't know, obviously, you know, basketball was invented here in Springfield, Massachusetts. Invented by Dr. James Naismith back in December of 1891. And, you know, the game was just, at first, was just supposed to be utilized as like a something to do in gym class.
Like the YMCA, you know? Listen, it wasn't meant to be one of the most popular sports. Well, it's in America. Most popular sports in America. Because I wouldn't say the world, because we all know it's soccer.
It's soccer. But I would say a close number 2, though, is definitely basketball.
Absolutely. Because it's such a simple game. Whether you're good at it or you're bad at it, it's something that you can just have fun playing with anybody.
Yeah, just
your
in the
friends
streets,
and your
whatever.
family.
Right. And I would say there's something interesting that people don't know about. Dr. James Naismith, he invented basketball, but you know who had the the worst losing record in Kansas Jayhawks basketball history? Dr. James Naismith.
Yep.
The man invented the sport, and he had the worst record.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now,
That's
back
funny
into
to
the
me.
action. And it's Beavers ball.
I invented this game, and I still trash.
Bruce has it.
You know, second quarter. Putnam got to try something different now, you know what I'm saying?
Harrison with the three.
Nope.
No good. Hassan Ward, he gets the rebound. It's Levi White who checked in for the Eagles. White to Kelly. Kelly back to White. And White's going to drive.
Travel.
And they're going to call a travel on him. And I'm not going to lie, I saw that right at the moment. And,
Yeah. There were some large steps.
Well, our lady at the camera almost just got hit.
Yeah, got to be careful down there, fellas. But, yeah, you know, definitely, you know, I feel like the Beavers, you know, got to finesse themselves in a different way. You know, I think, as you can see, compared from offensively, you know, the Golden Eagles are real aggressive.
And that's nice Sean Jarnigan with the bucket for the Beavers. And, boy, is he having a good one tonight. He's got a dunk and he's got a trade.
Yeah.
So
now they just need to, you know, continue and just trying to build on their defense.
Green can't get that one
now
to
they
go.
just got to push.
Yes.
Now travel. Oh.
Oh, we got a bloodshed.
Oh, blood.
That's not
Well,
great.
Sarah, I guess you're correct about the whole WWE thing, and
Yeah,
I see some blood dripping. Oh, there's blood on the ground.
Except I don't think he needed a razor to do that. I
No.
think that was actual. And there's our new trainer.
Yeah, definitely blood, not fruit punch on the ground, and
Kind of wish it was. Now I want some
it
fruit
seems that
punch.
number 21, Richard Foster, actually kind of has no idea how that even happened.
Well, that beautiful white, blue, and yellow jersey.
It's
just
now
got a
covered
little
in fruit punch.
Red, little red taint to it.
And his face is just kind of like, yo, I'm good. Just give me some Band-Aid, man.
Yeah.
But no, this is a serious matter. Obviously, even though he's not critically hurt or anything, but you can't mix sweat and blood, and he's definitely gonna get checked out by the trainer. Wonder what happened.
Well,
Cold-blooded.
Well, while this is going on, one thing that I would like, to say, over there, to the left of us, where you can see where there's little reserved sections. You probably already know this, but there's a lot of important people that will be sitting there. Last year, Shaquille O'Neal was sitting there to watch his son. I remember seeing the assistant coach for the Syracuse college basketball team was there. There's a lot of important people that can be sitting there, and that just shows who's watching.
Yeah, that's one of always those key things. You never know who's watching, so that's why any day, anytime you get on the court or anywhere you do, you always got to make sure you put your 100% effort, because you never know who's looking, who's watching, and and also like to say too, our Springfield Public Schools Superintendent Warwick is also watching, the players as well.
I see.
And it's always great, to support, local residents, local teams, and as Richard Foster is still waiting to get treated for that little bloodshed.
Big bloodshed.
Yeah. Intense bloodshed.
Intense. I was gonna say, oh my God, that's hilarious. He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know how that happened. He's just kind of looking, and it was just like, yo, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. It ain't like nobody like pimp slapped him or anything like that.
No, I mean, it's on his hand.
From the hand.
From the hand to the hand.
But for those of you who don't know, we are live, baby, in the 2018 Hoophall Classic here in Springfield College, presented by Focus Springfield. You better believe it. So it's a 10-point game. Central Golden Eagles 22, Putnam Beavers have 12. And so far, the Golden Eagles just came out of the game strong, and I think they're gonna try to continue along. But since it's gonna be some time that we're just gonna be talking, I'll say this about some quick facts. Dribbling. So in basketball back then, dribbling was not part of the original game, except for the bounce pass to teammates. Passing the ball was the primary means of ball movement. Dribbling was eventually introduced, but limited by, I can't read that word, shape of early balls. Dribbling only become a major part of the game around the 1950s as manufacturing improved the ball shape, and then once black players entered the NBA, that's when dribbling came into be. Now, I'm just speaking the truth here, because we all know when you watch the Harlem Globetrotters like Nat Sweetwater Clifton, and he played and got drafted to the New York Knicks, the crossovers, dribble behind the legs, all the different things were introduced to the NBA. But back then, players would just have 2 dribbles, chest pass, 2 dribbles, chest pass, and then a set shot, and it will go in. Basketball was boring, and once the shot clock came into the league in 1955, that's when the game became faster, and the reason for that was because at the time the Minneapolis Lakers played against the Syracuse Nationals, and the final game was 19-16. That was won by the Lakers. And it was only by 19-16, and the NBA decided, you know what, there needs to be a game shot clock to make the game go faster and quicker, and therefore the 24-second shot clock was introduced, made the basketball game faster. My mouth just went onto the microphone, but I'm okay. But anyways, with the shot clock being introduced, it made the game quicker. So, shout out to the shot clock.
Yeah, so, back then, Bob Cousy was like the god of dribbling, and it's crazy because he just did a simple crossover and behind the back moves, and nowadays, anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Even the centers. And it's crazy to think that these players have this ability, because back then, if you look at it, it's like you've got gods of the balls going against these guys that could barely even dribble. And
yeah, for sure.
It's a huge improvement in general of the game of basketball.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll be right back before your very eyes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in the 2018 Spalding Hoophall Classic. So, for those of you who are just joining us, there was a quick, bloodshed on the ground by, Richard Foster, who is now being treated. But right now, it's being treated right now, and it's a 10-point game. Putnam has it, and let's see what they can do here with the three, and it's no good. And it's rebound and possession by Central.
Well, now it's Green. Green to the basket, and he gets that in the glass, in for 2.
12-point game now. Central with 24, Putnam with 12. So, Putnam definitely got to, change the narrative right here. They definitely need to, make more quicker offensive plays in order to make things happen. But, wide open.
Beautiful block right there as Hassan Ward is saying, get that out of my way. You're not going to get an easy bucket like that. My players are down.
Yeah, that was a great, stop right there by Hassan. You can't have any easy baskets going into his lane.
Well, that's Milan Harrison who gets the 3 to go. That's his second 3 of the night. And Kelly now has it, bringing it down. Green to Kelly. Kelly to Green. Milan Harrison gets that out of bounds, so the Eagles will remain their possession. Kelly to Green. Green for 3. No good. Very bad shot. And that's Torres to Kelly. Kelly to White. White for 3. And that's Milan Harrison who gets the rebound.
Putnam should definitely push it.
That one's going to go out of bounds, but it will remain Beavers' ball.
And Putnam's going to inbound it. Wide open jumper.
Cecile Villa, he gets that one to go.
That was a wide open.
For the 3, as he came in as, the replacement for Richard Foster.
Oh, steal.
And now maybe some momentum for the Beavers, as that one is a whole bunch of putbacks needed. Milan Harrison, who's having a pretty good matchup. 9 points for him.
Yeah, but just like that,
Second
now it's a
most in the game, and that's Feliciano. Can't get that to go. And now 4-point game for the Beavers, and you can never write the Beavers out.
Who's going to get the ball?
And now it's Kelly. Kelly has it. Goes off the glass, and it is good.
And now just like that, originally it was a 4-point game. Now it's a 6-point game. And the Central Golden Eagles 26, Putnam with 20. But it seems to me that Putnam they're just starting to figure out their groove. They had some great, good recent offensive possessions, and I think right now if they could just continue going along with that, that'll be good. However, they still need to contribute to get good stops on the defensive end, because obviously you can continue to finesse offensively, but defense is where right now Putnam definitely needs to strategize much better.
Well, also don't forget they have two 3-pointers in the past 4 possessions, so that's definitely got to help them for sure. And now coming back into the game 4:34
Shout out to Wu-Tang.
left to.
And Putnam's going to bring it in. And you got trying to come up with something here right now. Oh, almost got careless with the ball right there.
It's Cecile Villa. His pass is stolen by Levi White. Levi White to the other side, and that is rejected.
But a foul on the play right there. It was a push.
Yep. Nice Sean Jernigan. We'll send Levi White to the line.
All right, White is going to inbound it. Give to Ward.
Ward to Kelly. Kelly used the screen from Torres, pass that to Feliciano. Feliciano using a little, wow. Feliciano gets possession back. Torres to Kelly. Kelly to White. White to the paint, and that's
Good
another
clean block.
great basket protection from the Beavers.
Yeah, that was great defensive possession right there for the Beavers. You know, by not allowing the defense, not allowing easy baskets in the paint. And Torres has it. He gets his own rebound, knocked out of his hands.
Ward off the glass,
nope.
can't get it to go, but
Who's gonna get that board?
there's a foul there.
So the two tallest players on the court, Torres and Ward, cannot finesse with that rebound, with those rebounds, and put it back up, and therefore now will be Beavers' possession. And so we'll see what happens here. Jalen Bruce, the 5'10" guard, brings it up. 6-point game. Almost a pick and roll situation.
That was Milan Harrison who had the drive, but it looked like a clear block, but that goes out of bounds.
Bruce is going to inbound it.
That's going to go out of bounds, and that is Eagles ball now.
So, and so there's a technical foul called on number 2, Justin by number 2, Justin Feliciano. Probably said some magic words that caused the tech. So number 34 for Putnam is going to shoot. And that was Rudy. Gets 2. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. You get 2 free throws for technicals? I thought it's just 1.
2 free throws is flagrant. What?
Okay, I'm a bit confused.
He must have said something really offensive.
Even if he did, that still can't result in 2 free throws in possession. So maybe what happened? Maybe there was like some foul on the play, but
no, he was inbounding it. Feliciano was inbounding it. What?
That's odd.
Yeah, I don't. Well, game goes on.
Yeah, whatever happened, it's a 4-point lead now. Travel.
That's a big travel from Rudy.
Can't be half-stepping.
No.
It's a 4-point game. The Golden Eagles still have the lead, 26 to 22. But if I would have to say, though, who's winning the second quarter, I would say the Putnam Beavers is definitely winning the second quarter right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Beavers are playing great defense on them, and they are protecting the rim, no doubt. And that's Ant Kelly for 3. Count it on the board. Another trace from Ant Kelly, and this kid is great for the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a lucky bounce.
And the best thing about it is he's a sophomore.
Yeah, so, a lot of great upside. And the score is now 29 to 22.
No, he's a senior, my bad. So we've got
poor shot right there, but they still get possession back.
Now it's Cecile Villa passing it into the corner to Rudy, and Rudy's floater is no good. And that goes out of bounds, and that'll be Eagles ball. Now this whole game, these guys just better be quiet when they're inbounding it because you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to have 2 free throws in possession.
Absolutely.
Which I don't understand.
Yeah. Maybe it's different in high school. I don't even know.
I don't know, man. I feel
Levi
like
to
all
Kelly.
rules should apply.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, but there's a turnover right there.
And now it's Villa.
Oh, little saucy move right there.
Villa to Rudy. Rudy to Villa. Villa for 3. Air
Short.
ball. And now it's Kelly. Kelly has it. Tosses it down, but George cannot bring that forward for the alley-oop. That one goes out of bounds.
And Putnam's going to have possession, but it's going to be timeout. Putnam Beavers. Buck 56 left to go in this first half. The Golden Eagles with
Some
a
big
7-point lead.
aggravation from Daryl. Wow, big aggravation from Daryl Denson towards the refs, and it's not too smart. The refs are already mad at them, showing a tech gives them 2 free throws, but some Central High students.
Yeah, definitely, supporting their squad tonight in the 2018 Spalding Hoophall Classic. Man, I need to stretch my legs.
Yeah.
But
hey, this isn't fun, with your legs like this.
Hey,
you
man.
get up and you feel so weak. It's like, what the heck happened to my legs?
Well, no, I'm pushing through,
not.
like these players. Well, definitely, okay. It doesn't compare to like these players because these players are actually moving around. But
Yeah.
hopefully y'all catch my drift. But it's the end of the timeout right now. And Beavers is going to inbound it. Bruce is going to bring it up.
With less than 2 minutes to go, the Beavers have had a solid second quarter.
Let's see. The Beavers should definitely try their best to try to close, this quarter out. They played pretty well this quarter. And foul.
I was actually thinking that was, just a complete travel or an up and down.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call that. He just jumped in air.
Yeah, it seemed like he pump faked in mid-air.
Yeah.
And since they're now over the limit, the Beavers going to inbound it.
And that's Hassan Ward with the board.
Yeah, I guess Hassan is definitely
Kelly to Torres.
definitely doing a good job controlling the paint as the Beavers
Kelly
are
to Feliciano. Feliciano with the 3, no good. Levi White trying to put it back up, and he gets it to go in the paint. That's what we want from the Eagles. But of course, like we've been talking about, this Beavers offense has been getting better.
And now it's a 9-point lead, and the Beavers have it, and they could definitely try their best to close out this quarter strong. But that wasn't a good shot right there.
And that's a
Another failed alley-oop attempt.
And lands to the table.
And it seems that, these alley-oop attempts are not really working right now. And less than a minute left to go in the first half. See that Bruce is going to run in maybe an ISO play, but he passed it off.
To Johnson. Johnson has it. Dishes it to Bruce. Bruce with a little hop step. I like that. It looked like a shake and bake kind of Jamal Crawford move, but couldn't finish. And it's Milan Harrison who has it. Great play from him, and that's how you get those highlights, as he's having a great game right now. 9 points, and he's being a big attribution for the Beavers. Great defensive stops, being very aggressive, and now goes to the line, and if he can convert this, pretty good for them.
Yeah, and right now it's 34.6 seconds left to go. So
yeah,
Harrison, if he can knock down at least a free throw now,
yeah,
and just kind of get a stop and then have possession to end this quarter. And now the Golden Eagles have it. About at least 3.5 seconds left difference between the shot clock and game clock. And
Kelly Kelly getting totally rejected. But Feliciano gets it to go. And another good shot from the Eagles.
And now the shot clock is off. The Beavers going to try to close this. Bruce has it.
Bruce has it.
And
shot
no
is
good.
no good. And that will end the first half. Well, Zulus has been a good game so far. And 10-point lead for the Eagles. And we'll see how it continues after the half. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Hoophall Classic of 2018. And we had our second matchup that we are commentating on. Of course, I'm Ciro Zanetti alongside with
Zul Manzi.
And, well, second half action underway. 33-23, 10-point game right now. Eagles started off great, but the Beavers kind of caught up, and then they lost it again.
Definitely, Ciro. Sorry, I was eating a piece of chicken. But, yeah, you know, it's a 10-point game. You know, just right from the get-go, you know, Central just came out with a lot of force and a lot of energy. You know, they definitely, you know, came out strong, and let's see if they can carry that same momentum in the second half as Bruce brings it up for the Beavers.
That's a Jernigan. Jernigan back to Harrison. Or no, that was Foster. Sorry.
Couple blocks right there by Ward.
And it's Kelly to the other side. Can't get that to go.
Bruce pushes up.
And Ward with another block, but that doesn't look too good, I must say.
Seems
Bruce
that
looked like he might have
yeah,
suffered.
probably caught a knee from Ward. And Bruce will be going to the line.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a good play that you want to fall into, especially when you're getting fouled on. When somebody falls on you, I should say.
Most definitely.
First shot is up and good.
First free throw's good. And a substitution on the floor. So Ward has definitely been coming through with the blocks. My guess is he probably has at least maybe 5 block shots. That's my guess.
I would say that's an appropriate assumption.
It's definitely is controlling the middle pretty well.
Well, Justin Easterling has subbed in for Hassan Ward at the center spot. Green who passes it to Kelly. Kelly to Easterling. And he gets the ball back. Pass to Green. And Green tries to find Feliciano. But Feliciano retains possession after Jernigan fumbles it. And that's
Good block.
Good block, but there's a foul.
That was a good block right there, but obviously they went back to a foul. But I feel like the Beavers definitely, they're going to try to take advantage of these next possessions since, you know, a lot of their baskets has been altered, either blocked or just missed in the paint because of Ward. And since he's not in the game, the Beavers should definitely take advantage.
Absolutely.
Trying to convert on the free throw.
It's Bruce who has it. There's a pick used, and that is for Bruce. And it works as he hits that mid-range J.
That's a good shot right there by Bruce.
And now it's Kelly. Kelly dishes it to Green. Green to Kelly. Kelly to Torres. Torres to Easterling. Easterling off the glass in for 2. Eagles back up. Easterling gets on the board. Now it's Rudy who has it. Rudy to Bruce. Bruce for 3. Drained. Good shot from Bruce.
And Bruce with that 3, and now it's a 5-point game.
That's number 9 for Bruce.
Almost a steal.
Oh.
Bruce with the hustle. Nice hustle right there by Bruce.
It's Torres who has it. Pump fakes his way. Tries to get in there, but no good.
Bruce brings it up. And seems that the Beavers are starting to find their momentum.
McCoy, this is it to Rudy. Rudy no good. And it's Kelly. Kelly to Feliciano. Feliciano to Torres. Torres can't get it to go. There is a foul on the play. So my man George Torres goes to the line. And he'll shoot two. Well, George Torres is really a great player for the Eagles. I love this guy. I think he's such an athletic player. He's very talented, and last year he was kind of looked at as one of the leaders along the team along with Josh Childress, and he played great.
Yeah.
And he was really a key player for the Eagles, and he gets that one to go. And this year he wants to continue the same.
Yeah, Torres definitely has a lot of upside, and he's playing a pretty well game here for the Golden Eagles as they have a 6-point lead, 36-30.
No good, and that's, well, it was a little bobbled pass. It went off to Green to Kelly, but Kelly finds Feliciano, and then Feliciano finds Milan Harrison. Milan Harrison in for two as he's playing good.
Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like anytime, turnover right there, anytime when Harrison scores, I see a bunch of ladies cheering for him. Now, I don't know if it's his family or he got fans.
Fans, I think. Could be wrong, but just when Milan Harrison gets that to go, he's got some fans. And it's Bruce who has it. Bruce finding Foster. Oh, wow.
Nice move right there. Nice post move.
McCoy, I mean. Timeout.
And just like that, it's a one-possession game. Central 36, Putnam 34. So, Sierra, what did you think happened right there in those last few possessions as Putnam is starting to creep back to this game?
Well, turnovers need to be limited. You can't have these turnovers because these guys have more points off turnovers than they do with just regular scoring. And that's a crazy stat.
Yeah.
To have almost more than 50% of your points off turnovers. That's great. And the Beavers are showing that they've got some great defense. And when they have a good defensive stop, they finish it with some offense. Just what you need, especially here at the Hoophall Classic. Brought to you by Focus Springfield, here at Springfield College, birthplace of basketball. Well, if you are in Springfield, Massachusetts ever, you should always check out the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Always great. Back to the court, it's Torres to Green. Green finding Feliciano, and I didn't really see what went on there. It looked like it was a foul, and there was a push. So it'll be Beavers ball.
And
Central has called for the push.
And Central definitely has to be careful now because it seems that they're just, it's still early, but if they continue in this pace, this game can really get out of hand for them.
It really can because they had such a big lead. And that's a tie game just like that. Jalen McCoy. Feliciano air balls.
It's
and now
all tied up.
Beavers have it.
And if you see the major difference once Ward got out of the game, the Beavers, courageousness and confidence boosted up.
And they scored more. Nobody in the paint to block him. Nobody there to protect the rim. And here's Feliciano off to the other side, off the glass, and that's a foul call. No doubt about it. Feliciano's first shot is no good. Second one is good though. Well, coming in for Dustin Feliciano's number 1, Dyshawn Kraft.
And Central's got to bring it up. Bruce is got to bring it up. 1 point game, 37-36. Central only has a 1 point lead. Not too long ago, they were winning by at least 13, but now it's just only 1 point game. Harrison to the basket,
Harrison
blocked.
gets rejected by White, and now it's Kelly. Kelly dishes to Kraft. And that's going to be a turnover. Beavers ball.
Bruce has it, gives it to Harrison, and carelessly he stepped out of bounds and then resulted in a turnover.
A mistake that has been made plenty of times in the past couple games that we've seen.
So trying to start something right here. Kelly has it.
Goes out of bounds, but it will remain Eagles ball. With 2:36 left to go, the Eagles have just a 1 point lead.
Just only 1 point, and that was it. And, they definitely got to try to do something here.
Torres
to the
has
basket.
It to the basket, and it's
offensive foul.
It's an offensive foul. That's been killing him. It's been killing him, and I don't know if that was the right call, but the call's been made, so they got to continue.
Now, basketball is a very, very mental sport.
Absolutely.
And, if you don't have a great mindset, if you're starting to become negative or starting to lose poise, that means the vibration of the game is not going to go your way. So we'll see if Central is going to be able to maintain their poise.
Well, Rudy's shot is no good, and there's Bruce. Bruce gets the rebound. So he's going to remain the possession for the Beavers. Bruce being guarded by Torres, and it doesn't settle him as Jordan tips it in, and that's the first lead for the Beavers.
Nice tip in right there. Under 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Putnam has a 1 point lead. Oh,
and there
no.
it is. Dyshawn Kraft puts it up. And that is a three-pointer for him. Good look and a good take from him. And that gets them the bucket. Wow, Milan Harrison with an even better shot to fire it up. Can they answer? Hits Kraft in the corner. Can't get it though.
It's going back and forth, ladies and gentlemen.
It goes
41-40. It's a back-and-forth game. Who's got to take the lead? Will it be Putnam? Will it be Central? I don't know. But whatever I know is that it's got to be funky. It's a 1 point game as the Beavers 41 and Golden Eagles 40. My.
I do know that Milan Harrison is having a great game, that's for sure. 15 points.
Bruce calls the plays now. Here. Trying to say make something happen. Under a minute left to go in the third quarter.
Bruce with a little fake, a little pull-up J. That's good. 3-point lead for the Beavers.
And now it's a 3-point game. 43-40.
Green finds Kelly. Kelly for 3. Gets
Oh,
it to
man.
go. That's what they need.
This is what I'm
It's a
talking
tie
about.
game.
This is what I'm saying.
And Kelly, what a player. He has 13 for him. And this is how you respond.
And that, like that Tommy Hilfiger guy, he's so hyped.
Oh,
like me
yeah.
right now. Tied ball game. Everybody get up on your feet. This is the
Show the crowd.
2018
Show the crowd.
Hoophall Classic. My voice is going loose. 11 seconds left to go. What's Bruce going to do? He spins.
Bruce spin move. He hits him.
Hey.
And it goes in. It goes in. Oh! Wow. Great shot from Jalen McCoy to give the Beavers the 2-point lead to head into the fourth quarter. Unbelievable.
This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I call energy. This is what I call passion. This is basketball here in Springfield College.
Oh my God, this is one of the best games that we can see. Wow, unbelievable.
Definitely a major upside, and I'm telling you right now, see, for those of you, because obviously you guys don't see me, I'm sitting here eating chicken wings, and I have to drop my food because,
Oh my goodness.
excuse me, I think I'm choking on the bone. But it's 45-43, and as you can see, the energy is crazy. We
Jesus.
live, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Man, this is what I'm talking about. So, Ciro, from that amazing third quarter, what do you expect? What team is going to take it? Because right now, Putnam has finally found their groove. And Central, they're not giving up either. So what do you think you got to expect here in this fourth quarter?
All right, Daryl Denson is a madman. He's going to tell those guys to get their stuff together. And I'm going to see the Eagles come back, get their stuff together. Some great offense, some great defense. Hassan Ward back on the court. Eagles are going to take this. 2 points is nothing. They get ball first, and boy, does that help. But they're going to have to watch out for Milan Harrison and Jalen Bruce, and now Jalen McCoy also. So now the Eagles start off, and that's Kraft. Kraft to Kelly. Kelly uses the screen from Torres. Kelly pull up 3. No good. And that's going to be Milan Harrison who has it. Milan Harrison to the basket. And he passes it to McCoy. And that's going to be a foul.
Nice pump fake right there by McCoy. You know, obviously Hassan went up to try to block it, but because of that pump fake, he caused the foul, and he's going to the free throw line for 2.
Absolutely. Oh, with the crowd going wild. McCoy is able to knock the first one down. And that seals a 3-point lead. Second one goes down. And the Beavers got a 2-possession ball game.
It's a 4-point game. The Beavers now 47, Golden Eagles 43 here in the fourth quarter. Let's see what's going to happen here. White with the jump shot.
Levi White in the corner. He gets that to go. Very much needed for the Eagles.
Bruce has it. Gives it to Harrison.
Wow, Milan Harrison. Beautiful shot.
Harrison with the great 3 right there. It's a 5-point game.
Kraft has it now. Kraft for 3.
Nope.
Can't get it to go. And it'll be Beavers ball.
As the coaches look on it for the Putnam Beavers, it must be. Obviously,
Shepherd's
they're not.
got to be happy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're keeping the poacher to themselves because, you know, the game ain't over yet. I mean, the Golden Eagles can still turn this thing around.
Absolutely. And it's Josiah Green on the other end. And unbelievable finish, as that's a crazy foul.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous one. That's not a foul you want to commit, because Green could have been in injury trouble.
But he went to the rack
upset
hard.
He wasn't able to finish, that's for sure. Well, Josiah Green's first free throw attempt is up and no good. So, and that one is up and good.
It's a 4-point game now. Putnam now has the 4-point lead.
Bruce has it. Kelly guarding him. Rudy to Harrison. Harrison, Jay,
Nope.
off and no good.
Now Central's got to try to slow it down now.
Kelly with it. To Feliciano. Feliciano to Kelly. Kelly to Torres. Torres to the paint. Off the glass and in for two. George Torres.
Strong move right there by Torres to get the easy two in the paint.
Well, Putnam Beavers are really playing great, and so are the Eagles, but this Beavers team is just getting stronger on each possession, it's looking like, and their defense is looking great. There's a lot of strengths and weaknesses on both teams, and this is a very similar team, as they're both haven't taken an L this year, but at the end of the night, one of these teams are going to be handed their first L of the season.
Yeah, exactly. One of these teams definitely is going to take their first loss. Then, however,
it doesn't count, right?
No,
it doesn't count on the record.
Yeah, it does count.
It does.
And the interesting thing though is that we already said this earlier in our stand-up. Both teams are similar in terms of their record and things like that. And as you can see, Torres seems like there's something wrong with his leg, but
that is no bueno. That is not good.
Doesn't look good there, but yeah, both teams, have similar records, and so we knew that this game was going to be tight. We just didn't know when, and how early in the first quarter we thought there was going to be a lopsided game, because at one moment Central was leading 22-9. But as of now, as you guys can see, Central's now losing 48-50 as, Putnam picked up their pace, they found their groove, and now they're able to make things happen.
Now it's Bruce who has it. Kelly guarding him, as he has been the whole game. Bruce dishing it down to the paint, and that goes in. McCoy to get it for two. 4-point lead. And Kelly to Feliciano. Feliciano to Kelly. Kelly to Torres. Torres to Green for three. Torres with the rebound. And that one's no good. And there's a foul.
5:20 left to go. So that was a good rebound right there by Torres. And Central will inbound it. That'll be Kelly.
Kelly to Torres. Torres can't get it to go, but he gets his own putback. Once again, a 2-point lead, as this is a very entertaining game. Both teams putting on an offensive, just talent show, you could say.
Bruce passes to McCoy, back to Bruce. Bruce with the three.
Bruce three, no good.
McCoy.
But McCoy
huge
with a
rebound.
Great play. Unbelievable. This kid is just playing amazing for them.
That was a big rebound right there by McCoy, and was
He's
able
got
to
some
convert.
key points for them.
Definitely.
Feliciano, pull up Jay, no good. Levi White puts it up. That's what they need. And guess what it is? A 2-point lead. Once again, the deficit's being cut large and large. Cut and then large. It's a An electrifying game.
And the largest lead in the fourth quarter was only 4, obviously. But,
yes.
Putnam just got to continue to finesse. Harrison,
And there's a foul. Well, it was a 5-point lead, 45-50 at the start.
It'll be the Golden Eagles possession.
A 2 will tie. A 3 will give them the lead.
And Putnam calls a timeout.
Putnam calls a timeout, maybe to kill the energy for the Eagles.
For those of you who are joining us right now, we are live here in the 2018 Putnam Hoophall Classic. I want to give a special shout out to Focus Springfield production staff, Brendan Holland, Stephen Carey, Chris Palenko, myself, Zul Manzi, Nate Patterson, Daniel Pagan, Yesenia Almonte, Alejandro Cameron, Bobby Markham, Cyril Sinetti, Mimi Gawa, and Jason Kolb. And this game has definitely turned around in the second half. The energy came alive, especially in that amazing third quarter. That's when the energy really started to shift. And
Beavers took their first lead, and that changed the game.
Yeah.
This has got to be one of the best Central games that I've seen. And this Central Putnam is a great team. They always bring Central their best competition out. This team just gets better every year. Putnam is great, and they always put on a great little performance. So.
Definitely. I mean, both teams are, have history of winning. Winning, championships.
Lately, it's
championships.
been Putnam. Putnam's been the better team.
Lately, it's been Putnam, but right now, Central seems like they're gonna try to, change the narrative.
And Torres with a great hustle. He gets it back, and he goes to the paint. Draws the foul, and that's what he wanted. And if he can connect these 2 free throws, then that's what's needed.
Yeah, if he could connect, then it would be a tied-up ball game.
Torres' first free throw is up and good. There we go for Torres. Levi White is substituted out, and the big man, Hassan Ward, checks in.
Hassan Ward, the man in the middle.
And the second free throw is up and good. Tie game just like that. George Torres.
So a tied ball game is 54 all, and right now in these last 3.5 minutes to go, it's going to come down who wants some more.
Hassan Ward has it. He dishes it to Kelly. Off of the missed shot from Jarnigan. Feliciano has it, and he drives, and big block right there from McCoy.
Good block right there.
3:33 left, and Zul, this game is getting better by the second. How do you think, this is going to end?
It's definitely going to come down to the wire, I think. Nice tip right there by Torres. Right now it's about poise and mental capacity. Neither team should feel comfortable or should feel like things are over. By keeping that sharp mindset, we'll see. But I don't know. It's kind of unpredictable right now. But
yeah.
But definitely by keeping a good mental game, as Harrison has the ball.
Harrison, a Bruce for 3. No good. Ward with his long arms ensuring the rebound for the Eagles.
As Kelly brings it up, and the Golden Eagles call a timeout. As Coach Denson will talk to his players, trying to come up with some new strategies so that they can come away with this W. But yeah, both teams are, very, either or, one of them is going to have to win. And both teams, have and share that same, firepower.
Absolutely.
And it's going to come down to who wants some more on defense. And whoever can make the most efficient defensive plays is going to come out of this building with the W. And then sometimes, you can play even the most exceptional amount of defense, and whoever can just pull through in the clutch. And the clutch doesn't even mean shooting the game in a basket or whatever it has to be. The clutch just mean getting a good stop, causing like a charge, good steal, just stopping your man. And so we shall see how that goes.
Indeed. Zul, how's the food?
What food?
Well, it's gone now, but...
Oh, yeah. Figurative speech.
Feliciano will inbound it to Kelly. Kelly to Feliciano, back to Kelly to Green. And that's going to be taken over by the Beavers. And towards it, a good defensive stop. And Ward gets the rebound, and that's going to be on Milan Harrison.
As Harrison was trying to take the ball away from Ward as he brought down the rebound, but...
Foul number 2 for him. That will be sending Ward to the line. 1-1.
Now, I'm not sure how good of a free throw shooter Ward is, but...
I believe he made both of his free throws.
Okay.
He misses that one, and it's Nyshawn Jonigan who gets the rebound. And it's Jalen Bruce, 2-point game. So this game is still anyone's
game. Yeah, it's literally anyone's game.
McCoy
2-point
has
game.
it. This is that one to Jonigan, and Harrison's shot is no good. Feliciano to Torres. Torres draws the foul.
And a good aggressive move by Torres to force himself to the line. And I believe Putnam is now over the limit, so Torres will be in the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been at the bonus since the last foul. So Torres looking to up it up, and there it is. He ups it up, as whatever that means. That's what I didn't know.
New term.
I said that. So yeah. Attempt 2. It's good. He hits both of them, and that's who it is. George Torres, who's been responsible pretty much for this lead. 21 points, only player on this court to score 20 points plus 4 this game. So he's playing phenomenal, that's for sure.
And under 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
And a great score right there from Rudy. Hetmaya Rudy has had a decent game tonight. It's Kelly to Feliciano. Feliciano back to Kelly. Feliciano to Torres. Torres to Ward.
Oh, and a blocking foul was called. They're trying to look for a charge, but it'll be a blocking foul, and Ward will be back in the free throw line.
That's always been a foul call that it's tricky to play, because it's very possible you can get the charge, or it's possible you're going to get called for the foul.
Yes.
And Hassan Ward's free throw attempt is no good, but he gets a second attempt.
Now, I'm not sure, but would the Putnam Beavers will try to basically do a hack award, where what I mean is obviously always intentionally fouling him, since, even though he went for 2 that time in the free throw line, but...
I know what you mean.
We shall see. I mean, it's a,
It's like putting Shaq at the free throw line.
Yeah,
if you can't shoot,
DeAndre.
you send him over Mark Price or John Stockton or Jason Kidd, Curry, any of those guys.
Definitely. And right now, we are approaching...
Final minute.
Under a minute left to go.
Absolutely.
Fourth quarter. Everybody's going to have their place. It's going to be standing up. 3-point game. Central has it. 59-56, Central with the lead. Facilia just gets the Ward, and another
Ward
foul.
draws a foul.
He's going to bring Hassan to the free throw line.
Yeah, Ward will be going to the line. So, a lot of fouls on the board for the Beavers, and that's not good. Ward this time gets that one to go. 4 points. And he gets that one to go too, so Ward.
2 clutch free throws right there by Ward, and under 40 seconds left to go. 5-point game. Putnam's down by 5. What they're going to do here?
And he hits Jernigan. Jernigan's 3 is
Oh,
no
short.
good. So with this game winding down, they're going to probably intentionally foul. And they get that to Green. Green to Torres. And Torres gets, he misses that one.
They have no timeouts?
They have no timeout, so they're going to need some fast break points. In the corner, Rudy can't get that one to go. And there's a foul but with 6.6 seconds for a second. I was thinking that. Wait a minute. Well, this game still isn't over. But
I don't know.
Bruce is down. Not good.
Now, the game ain't over yet, but
Well, the crowd is emptying. Definitely don't want an injury with less than 10 seconds to go.
Yeah. But I would say this, though. This game has been pretty exciting, it's mostly in the second half. You know, I thought that the Putnam Beavers will not, showcase their true skills in this game because of their play in the first half. But the third quarter was the most exciting quarter so far I've seen in this tournament. You know, both teams came out with nice poise, especially under the wire in the third quarter, and they played really well. And the electricity was high, the energy is high, and going to the fourth quarter, it just came down to, clutch plays, good defensive offensive plays, and as of now, with 6.6 seconds left to go, the Golden Eagles has a 5-point lead, 61-55. So, maybe the game may be over, but remember, Putnam still has to go to the free throw line and shoot some free throws if they can convert. So we shall see what happens, but Bruce is still on the ground.
Yeah, that's not a good sign for the Beavers as not only is it bad for the rest of this game, but what if it's a serious injury?
Yeah.
That affects the Beavers in general because he's one of their key aspects.
Yes, definitely. And he's very slow to walk.
Not good. This is a sad injury for such a talented player like Bruce.
Yeah.
Bruce with 11 points and a lot of assists.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately.
Definitely responsible for a lot of points.
And it seemed like it was a leg problem, most likely a knee problem, and you hope that he's okay as Harrison goes to the line.
First one good. 4-point game.
Now, the only thing that I know that could have to happen is Harrison makes the free throw. They have a full court man-to-man press defense
They hit a
to
three.
pressure and try to get a 3, and that's the only thing. But let's see. He misses.
This, and this one's going to be over. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner 2 years in a row now, the Springfield Central Golden Eagles. Unbelievable game. Great games from Milan Harrison and my man George Torres.
Yes, great game. As I said earlier, the third quarter brought a lot of electricity. It's a lot of fun here. Great players, great teams, great fans. Final score, Central 61, Putnam 57. Thank you for joining us here on Focus Springfield for another installment in 2018 Spalding Hoophall Classic here in Springfield College. For those of you who don't know, my name is Zulfika Manzi alongside with
Ciro Zanetti.
and thank you so much for watching and tune in.
We'll see you tomorrow.